So the interfacing is all bonded with this one now. We want to take it and fold it in half down the length of it. Actually, this one hasn't been trimmed either, so I'll just trim that up a little bit. I'll start by overlocking those pieces that I cut before of the woven cloth. So now those edges are all secure. Let's take stock of what we've got now. I've got here 2 pieces of lining, same size. I have 2 bag handles ready to be sewn, and I have 2 pieces of my woven fabric. Okay. Let's take the woven fabric and deal with that. So what we can do is put them facing each other, face down, and we can pin 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, so that we have an opening at the top. See how well you can match them up, and depending on how confident you are as a sewer, you can put lots of pins in, or you can put just a few pins just to hold the pieces so you know what you're doing. So we've still got our opening at the top. Alright, we'll pop that one aside and then have a look at the lining. For the lining, we're going to do exactly the same as we just did, with a slight difference. So whatever's going to be the top or the bottom, it doesn't matter. Put the right sides of the fabric together and pin again. But this time we're going to leave a small gap at the bottom, and we'll mark that with pins. So let's say this is my bottom, the bottom of my bag on the inside, and I'm going to sew to this point here. I'll put a pin going down so that I can see that that's different, and another pin, say, over here. The gap needs to be wide enough that you can turn everything inside out once you're done. Let's have a look at that. So that's about a 6-inch gap that I've got there. If your fabric that you wove is particularly bulky, you might want a little bit wider gap. Okay, so once again we're just pinning those layers together so that we know what we're doing, and we can set that one aside. Now with the handles, if you are not confident with sewing, I recommend that you also pin these. It's a bit stiff to get the pins through. And if you are confident with sewing, you can probably just hold these. You won't need to pin them. Okay, so now what we've got is our 2 bag handles ready to sew, our 2 lining pieces pinned together and ready to sew, and our outer bag fabric pinned together and ready to sew.